to Wedding Decor 101. I'm Kim Caswell, your wedding decor mentor and the creator of the Dream Wedding Decor Blueprint. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make one of my all-time favorite DIY wow factor projects, the big, beautiful Bella Blossom and the cute and adorable baby Bella. These are super easy to make and really affordable too. The best part about these Bella Blossoms is that they can be used in so many different ways. In the videos to follow, I'm going to show you 3 different ways of how I like to use them. Let's get started. To make one big, beautiful Bella Blossom, you're going to need scissors, 15 sheets of large sketch paper, 15 sheets of medium sketch paper, and 15 sheets of small sketch paper. You're also going to need 1 long mouth stapler and staples, 1 glue gun and 1 package of long glue sticks, 20 U-glue dashes, 4 U-glue strips, and also you could use a glue gun. And FYI, your paper size is really going to determine the size of your Bella Blossom. For instance, a large sketch pad will give you a large blossom. A medium-sized pad is going to give you a medium-sized Bella Blossom. I think you get the picture. First, you're going to rip out 15 sheets of paper from your large sketch pad in 5-page increments. Why 5 pages? Well, that just seems to be the golden number that works best to cut through multiple sheets of paper all at once. Take your first 5 sheets and cut out a freehand petal shape utilizing the entire sheet of paper like this. The shape will resemble an open tip heart. Once all of your sheets are cut, you're now going to lightly score and fold each batch lengthwise down the center, and then lightly score and fold the petal batch in half like this. This just makes it easier for step number 3. Take each petal and gently scrunch it up from the center. Like I said before, having it previously scored in step 2 really helps the paper move naturally in that direction. Why am I scrunching the paper, you ask? Well, for one thing, it helps give the paper strength and it makes it more malleable for molding it into its shape. The other reason is that the paper takes up light much better because of the irregular surface shape of the flower. Once all petals have been scrunched, flatten them out and we're ready to begin shaping them into a 3-dimensional petal. With one hand on the petal, take one side and gently fold over to create a rolled edge, not a folded ridge. Hold the center bottom like this, repeat with the other side, and once you have both sides molded into shape, it should resemble a little heart-shaped pocket. Staple the bottom ends, keep the shape intact. Repeat with the remaining 13 petals and be sure to leave one unstapled for the center of the blossom. FYI, if your petal tears along the edge or in the middle, no biggie, just tape it back together. You won't even notice it. But if it's really bad, just go and make a new petal. You're now ready to start assembling the petals. Take 2 petals at a time and attach them at their pointed bases. They should overlap each other about 2 inches over top, like this. Repeat until you have 7 sets of 2 petals. They'll kind of look like propellers. You are now going to take the 2 sets of petals and crisscross them over each other. Then staple them together about 2 inches out from the center, like this. This is where having the long mouth stapler really comes in handy and is definitely worth your investment. Repeat this process with the next 2 sets. You will now have 3 sets of 4 petals. You'll also be left with 1 set of 2 petals and a single for the center that you left unstapled for the center of the Bella Blossom. Take your first set of stapled petals, lay them down flat. This is going to be your base. Take the next set and flip over to the back side. You're going to place 2 U-glue dashes side by side on each petal about 2 inches from the center of the base like this. Don't remove the backing off the tape just yet. Repeat with the last set of 4 petals and then the set of 2 petals. FYI, if you do really want to save a lot more money, you can also use a glue gun to attach the petal sets to each other, following the same guidelines for the glue placement. I myself prefer using U-glue dashes to assemble the Bella Blossoms, and then I like to use the hot glue to attach the blossoms to the Bella Blossom flower wall and accent panel. Now it's time to secure the bottoms of each set to the other to make the Bella Blossom. With your base laying flat in front of you, remove the backing from the tape from the next set. Don't stick it down just yet. Hold the second set over the top and rotate your hands to the right to fan out the top set. This will offset the petals to fill in the gaps between the base and the set that you're holding. Now you're ready to place it down onto the base. Press it firmly to make sure each petal is secure. It should now look like this. Repeat with the next set of 4 petals. You're almost done and you're ready to add the center of your bella blossom. Take your last unstapled petal and re-scrunch it, but this time when you go to unscrunch it, hold the bottom and form a pointed tip, and then gently mold it into a small flower shape like this. Take your last 2 petals and align the tip of the scrunched flower in the center and staple to the set of your last 2 petals. Remove the backing from the tape and place off center to the rest of the petals. Congratulations! Great work! You're done. You've just created another element out of the Dream Wedding Decor blueprint, and you're on your way to creating the wedding of your dreams. I'm Kim Caswell, your wedding decor mentor. Bonus time, I have one other little creation I want to show you in this video. I call her the baby bella blossom. She's adorable, she's cute, and she can be made any size, but I like to make them on the smaller size to give them nice contrast when I place them next to a large bella blossom on a flower wall. Here's what you're going to need to make a baby bella blossom. Scissors, 5 sheets of large sketch paper, 1 large mixing bowl to draw a template of a circle, 1 plier standard hand stapler. First, you're going to rip out 5 sheets of paper from your sketch pad. Now take a really large mixing bowl and set it on top of your 5 sheets. Trace around the bowl to give you a guide to cut out a large circle shape. I like to get as close to the edges as possible to utilize the entire sheet of paper. If your bowl is not big enough, do what I do. I cut outside the lines and make it bigger and enlarge your circle size. Just eyeball it and keep it as close to a circle shape as you can. You now have a stack of 5 circle shapes in front of you. Take your stack of circles and gently fold them in half and then again in half, leaving you with a quarter circle shape. Undo the stack and take each sheet and lightly scrunch from the center, and then unfold and lay flat. This step will just help again with molding the flower into its shape. Take the 5 sheets together and fold them in half like this. You're now going to cut a scalloped edge onto this half circle shape. Once you're done, they're all going to look like this. First, take 1 sheet at a time, holding it flat in the palm of your hand. Take your finger from the other hand and poke it in the middle, bringing the edges up towards the center like this. Once again, having it pre-scored and scrunched makes this a breeze. Mold it and shape it into a flower like this, keeping the center tip pinched and then staple. Take the next sheet and repeat the same steps, keeping your center tips pinched together with the first flower you just molded into shape. Take the next sheet, repeat until you have used all 5 sheets of the paper. Once all of the sheets have been formed together, you should be holding a bouncing baby bella blossom. Flatten the base out and it's ready to be added to the flower wall or an accent panel or even a backdrop frame.